Hey guys, this is day one of my fragrance layering and I've decided to go for Fumeé Alexandrie from Miller Harris, one of my absolute favorites. What I'm going to be doing, however, is I'm going to be layering my oil. This is an oud oil. This is such a beautiful, ambery, very musky, warm oud, which is just so smooth and beautiful. And what I love to do, I use this very sparingly because it's 100% oud oil from Egypt. I'm going to first apply the oud like this. This is a very, very strong oud oil. So I'll just show you. I just literally dip it with the stopper. Just do that.
I'll do a little bit more on this wrist here as well. And I'll just pop that back in. Like that. It's so beautiful.
Such a nice oud. This is like a very authentic, ambery, warm kind of oud, but just so smooth and elegant. And then what I do next is I go over with the Fumeé Alexandrie. So this is a smoky rose. It's just really, really nice. And it really gives it a nice compliment as well. So I'll just do some sprays. And maybe one more. Like that. And there you go, that's it. And it's just one of my favorite layering combinations. So this is day one of fragrance layering. Hi guys, so today is day two of my fragrance layering. So today I thought I would show you the two fragrances that I've decided to layer together. They are Gucci Guilty Absolute pour Homme and Terre de Hermes. This is the Eau de Toilette. Now, if you watched my video, which is the fragrances I regret buying, I had this on the list, but I've decided I'm going to try and make this fragrance work. So I'm going to layer the two together. The reason why I've chosen to layer these two fragrances is because they're both kind of vetiver heavy green fragrances, more so Terre de Hermes. This is like a woody green aromatic vetiver type of fragrance, which is absolutely beautiful. And then Gucci Guilty Absolute pour Homme. This does have some vetiver, but this is, as I described it in that video, it's more of an astringent, kind of this antiseptic, very sharp, leathery type of fragrance. So I'm going to blend them together and just see how it works, and I'm going to report back.
Just do on the wrists. And then I'm going to go over with the Terre de Hermes. Okay, so
obviously I've been a bit liberal with my sprays. I am at home, so there's no one to offend, apart from the family. I can already tell that these do work quite well together. So yeah, that's my layering combination for today. Hey guys, so today is day three. I wanted to show you what two fragrances I'm going to be layering. So before that, actually, I thought I would show you how I, basically how I prep my skin before I put on a fragrance. Now, it does help if you have moisturized skin. It's very important to moisturize your skin. But I use this. This is a Vaseline Intensive Care and it's a fragrance-free moisturizer. So basically all I will do, I'll show you.
Like so, it's quite thick, so I don't need a lot of it. I'll particularly put it on my pulse points. Make sure that my neck is nice and moisturised. I might put a little bit more actually. So again, just do that and just moisturise.
So the two fragrances I'm going to be layering is, so I have an oil and this essentially mimics Love Don't Be Shy. So if you know what Love Don't Be Shy smells like, it's quite a sweet, sort of caramelized, sugary fragrance. It's quite sweet, but it has some orange blossom, some musk, some vanilla, and I even think it has bergamot in the fragrance as well. It's absolutely beautiful. It's more on the sweeter side. It almost smells quite gourmand. I thought I would layer this, so I'll show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll show you the second fragrance in a moment. So I will just put some oil on my pulse points.
And I will rub. Now because it's alcohol free, obviously, I rub it into my pulse points, like that, and then I'll also apply some oil into my neck, just to warm up my neck.
And I'll just, again, I'll rub it like that. And then the other fragrance I'm going to be layering is, this is Rhubarbe Écarlate from Hermes. So this is obviously, as it says, it's a rhubarb, quite a sweet, fruity fragrance. But I do find it's a bit sour and quite green at the same time. So I really feel like it balances out the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, like the sweetness in the fragrance. And I think the two work really, really well. And yeah, so I'm going to put some on now. So this is a decant I got off eBay. I love this fragrance. However, my issue with Hermes Rhubarbe is the performance. I find it doesn't tend to last very long. I would say gives you a few hours, which is perfect for a day like today when I'm just kind of chilling, lounging around. As I said, I'll show you, I do have the Kilian Don't Be Shy in its Discovery Travel case here, but I don't want to waste it. I will check in for tomorrow's layering combination. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, so today is day 4 of my fragrance layering week. The 2 fragrances I'm going to be layering is this one. It's from Haramain and it is called Amber Oud Gold Edition. And then I have my Ajmal Aurum fragrance. So I thought I would layer these. This is the Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition is more of a fruity, warm kind of vanilla fragrance. It's very, very nice. If you've ever smelled Erba Pura from Xerjoff, it's a very, very similar DNA. In fact, I think this is pretty much a close clone of that fragrance. It is quite pricey, so I thought I would definitely start out with this fragrance. This was recommended to me, so I really enjoy it. And I thought I'm going to layer it with the Ajmal Aurum, which is kind of a very floral, heavy, musky, slightly fruity fragrance as well. So I thought the two of them are going to go really well together. I have layered them together before. This one is a bit stronger than the Ajmal Aurum. So, let me just quickly show you as well. I'm going to moisturize. Again, show you my moisturizing routine. So again, I use this unscented Vaseline Intensive Care. You can use any unscented lotion. I do recommend something unscented for fragrance layering. If you want to layer 2 fragrances, unless you're doing like a scented lotion with the fragrance. It kind of preps the skin and warms up your skin, and it's nicely moisturized, so the fragrance will layer nicely on the skin and it will kind of help it to last longer as well. So we'll start with the Haramain.
I do both wrists. Okay, do 1 extra spray on the chest, and then I will go over with the Ajmal Aurum. Now,
it might seem like I've put on a lot of fragrance, but it will settle nicely. And yeah, instantly, it's a really, really nice, a nice balance between the 2 fragrances. So this is my fragrance layering combination for day 4. Hey guys, welcome back to my fragrance layering week. I think this is day 5. So the 2 fragrances that I'm going to be layering today are Bleu de Chanel and Chanel No. 5 Low. I felt like I wanted something a bit fresh and vibrant. I love the parfum version of Bleu de Chanel. I love it very much. Unfortunately, it doesn't really last very long, which is one of my grievances. As the same with Chanel No. 5 Low. Probably get from them at a push, I would say 3, possibly 4 hours if I give it a bit more of a spritz on clothing. Actually a little bit longer on clothing. Probably on skin I would say about 2 hours before it becomes a very, very close skin scent, which is a bit disappointing, so I do go quite heavy on the sprays. But I love the notes in this fragrance. I feel like it's a more concise version of the Bleu de Chanel line. So you do have the woody citrus notes, but you have the lovely sandalwood in the base. They've taken out the grapefruit and they've put lavender in this. That's kind of the main difference that I can identify between the eau de parfum and the parfum. I am going to order a sample of the eau de toilette and the eau de parfum, and I'm going to do a comparison very, very soon. And then obviously Chanel No. 5 Low, which is just a very vibrant citrus, fresh, clean, modern interpretation of Chanel No. 5. I would start with the strongest, which I think is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. As always, I do moisturize my skin before, so as you can see, I'm being quite generous with this fragrance because it doesn't have super longevity. And then I'll just go over with No. 5 Low.
and a couple on the wrist as well. There we are.
So it might seem like a lot of sprays, but trust me, it does settle down, and Hopefully this will help the fragrance. I haven't done this combination too often, so I'm going to see how it works. It is giving me a lovely cloud, which smells really lovely already. So this is day 5 of my fragrance layering week. Thank you very much. Hey guys, welcome back to day 6 of fragrance layering. So today I was thinking, what do I feel like? And I thought I want something spicy, a bit floral, but with a bit of woodiness and musk. And I thought, what do I feel like layering? So I've got these two bad boys out. I've got my Louis Vuitton Turbulences, which is a tuberose, a tuberose leathery, vibrant floral fragrance. So it has some jasmine, tuberose, some leather, and some musk. So this is actually a very beautiful and versatile fragrance. And then I've also got Aqua Di Parma Essenza, which is one of my favorites from the house of Aqua Di Parma. Aqua Di Parma do some incredible, bright, fresh citrus scents. But this has a lovely, deep, woody undertone. It also has some vetiver in the fragrance. I think it's got some lavender here as well. But I think this is one of my favorites from Aqua Di Parma. So I'm going to layer the two together. As always, I'm going to start with the fragrance which is stronger, so that is Turbulences. This actually, believe it or not, does last a good amount of time on my skin. Always do on the pulse points as well. I read some reviews of people saying they didn't get more than 4 hours. I actually get about 7 to 8 hours on my skin of this fragrance. I can still smell it to the end of the day normally. And then we're going to go over with Aqua Di Parma Colonia Essenza. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Do a proper spray. It's coming out. And then I'll just do a couple on my chest. Now this is a fragrance which doesn't last as long as the Turbulences. So this is probably about 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6 pushing it. But it is supposed to be one of their fragrances which is like a... from the stronger concentration line of fragrances, which are in the dark bottles normally. So yeah, that's my fragrance layering combination for day 6. So today I thought it's quite a warm day in London. It's about 27, 28 Celsius, so it's quite warm. I think this is even the hottest day of the year so far. So I thought today I want something a bit fresh, a bit vibrant, but at the same time I wanted to wear one of my ouds as well. So I thought a great compromise would be to do some layering. And obviously I wanted to wear oud, so I thought I'm going to do an oil as opposed to a heavy oud fragrance, which isn't really what I'm in the mood for. This is from a brand called Opulent. It's called Memlaki. And this is like a very warm, fruity, almost sandalwood type of oud fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. It's not too sweet, but it has some sweetness in it with a warm kind of sandalwood base. It's really, really nice. Very, very long lasting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some, just like this.
Just to warm up the areas where I'm going to apply my other fragrance. I'm going to show you what else I'm going to be wearing. So I do quite a bit on my wrists. And as with my other oud oil, I do rub.
Because obviously this is 100%, it has no alcohol. So I do some bit of rubbing. There we are. Just warm it in, and actually just doing that I can smell it quite strongly. Now I also thought, because it's quite warm, I want something quite fresh and zesty, but I want something fruity, so I've gone with Lost from Miller Harris, which is again a rhubarbe green sparkling fresh fragrance. So what I'm going to do is
1, 2, 3, and then on the wrist.
And then I also thought I want something else as well, so I've also picked up Chanel No. 5 Low. Crisp, fresh fragrance, perfect for this type of weather. So we're going to do a few sprays. Probably looks like I'm wearing quite a lot, but these are quite light fragrances. Well, this particular one, Chanel No. 5 Low, is quite light. There's a lot going on, but I feel it's all really fresh and beautiful. So that is my final day of my fragrance layering. I think that's 7 days completed. Hope you enjoyed the journey of showing you my fragrances and how I layer them and the different combinations. Again, my approach is very experimental. I just try different combinations and see what works. I generally try to keep things within the same family. But yeah, maybe I will do another 7 days of my fragrance layering combinations to give you more ideas of which fragrances I layer. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you're all well and see you in my next video. Thank you. Take care.